Hi Taurus, I wanted to jump in here and do a mid-month reading for you guys. I recorded a video all the way through and I was down to the very last bit of your reading, and my card said I didn't have enough space, so I didn't record any of it. It just deleted it for me. Isn't that lovely? This is retrograde at its finest. So you did have healing family issues, but this deck didn't want to talk to you guys, so I put it away and I was mad, and then all of a sudden all this stuff just went to hell. Now in the other reading, there was a lot of decisions that needed to be made. You were in a space where you were a little bit like you had a lot, but you were still not happy, that kind of vibe. And I was telling you about maybe you were dealing with an earth sign that you were not really happy about, or it was just you, because obviously Taurus, you're an earth sign, so it could have been you were just not in a happy place. But you had the devil. Oh, I'm so mad that that erased. You had the devil in the reverse, so it talked about you being kind of done with that toxic cycle and that toxic energy, and you wanted to walk away from it, right? And you had all these cards, and it talked about maybe letting go of this anxiety, because you had the Nine of Swords, you had an Eight of Swords, you're feeling trapped, and you had but you did have a fire sign like a Leo that wanted to come through, maybe Leo, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, a fire sign. Also had a water sign that was trying to pick through and give you some love. You got official person that just jumped out of there. But anyway, in this reading, you were in a place where you were very depressed, you were sad, you were a little bit like not kind of worried about, like, were you going to be okay if you made a decision to walk away from this situation where you weren't really happy in. And the end of the reading closed with the Sun card, and for me, Sun card is happiness. But you did have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. You did have the Ten of Pentacles, which talked about being very stable, and you talked about getting somebody that was wanting to offer you love. But with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, you had the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and you had you were just not getting happiness. Like, yeah, you could have had all these like material blessings, but you weren't fulfilled. Okay. And so it was telling you to move towards your happiness. And I'm kind of sad that it didn't work, because I wanted you guys to see that. But I always think that there's a reason for everything also. So I gave you guys as much as I could remember. But if it wasn't for you, that reading, then it wasn't for you. And so I gave you the messages that I remembered. Maybe that's the only part you were supposed to hear. And then we're just going to start. Page of Pentacles. This is also your energy, earth energy, or any other earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn you could be dealing with. So yours is going to be a long one today, I feel, Taurus, but you deserve it. You're the last one here. And I didn't do that on purpose, so I apologize that you're the last one. But I feel like there's definitely something that needs to come through for you here. So I'm going to spray myself real quick. I make this spray. It's an aura spray, and it's just to kind of like clear the energy. I have to get my Etsy shop up so I can have these available for you guys. But I do feel like you're in a space where you might be, seemingly, like I said in the previous reading, seemingly on paper, whoever you're with or the situation you're dealing with seems perfect, but there's something missing in your life. Like, they say money can't buy you happiness. I mean, money is very important, don't get me wrong, but if you don't have love and peace and passion, money is just a piece of paper that you use to exchange experiences with. So I think once you have that settled, you're more in the place where you're wanting to have that happiness and the passion and the giddiness and that feeling of feeling in love and feeling happy and feeling carefree. You also had the Fool card. I remember that clearly, because I was saying that you were in the space where you wanted to take a risk into something new. But you had the Five of Pentacles. So that shows that although you want to take a risk and you want to move into something new, you are scared if things are going to be okay. And if you're going to make it, if you make a decision to move away from the situation you're in now. So anyway, let's get started. Still the same prayer. Angels, archangels, and my spirit guides, please come through to deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Taurus for mid-month February 2020. Let's get started. So the Star card in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Lovers, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Three of Pentacles at the bottom, but it's in the reverse, so that's good. So the Star card is Aquarius energy. This is a wish come true, right? It's basically getting a wish, getting healing, but it's in the reverse. So this is not come to you yet, or you didn't quite get what you were hoping and wishing for in this situation. The Eight of Pentacles is the energy of, it's your energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is you being in a place where you want to work towards something, or you're working hard, or maybe you're putting in extra hours at work and you're just focused on your money because you want to make sure you're good financially, that you're stable. And you do have a lot of opportunity coming to you because you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles is new opportunities. It could be job, but it could also be love related, because sometimes love comes disguised as security and a solid foundation, right? So Ace of Pentacles could be someone, this is probably you too, it's your energy, Taurus, of stability, of ultimate stability, like good money, good, house, and just being in a place where you're stable, emotionally, financially, and physically stable. You have the Queen of Swords energy, and it's in the upright. So that's really good. You're clear about what you want. You're clear about what you will allow and will not allow anymore in your life. And following that Queen of Swords energy, where you're just kind of like, this is what I want, I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to get this, you end up getting the Nine of Cups. So you didn't get what you thought you were hoping for and wishing for, but you still get a wish. And maybe your wish is more love. Like I was saying in the previous one, money is great, but if you don't have that the friends and the joys and the get-togethers and the happiness and love and affection and giddiness and laughing and all of those wonderful emotions, then it's really just money. It's just really a piece of paper. So after you allow yourself to be in this energy and this comes to you, this Nine of Cups, you attract people or a person that loves you unconditionally. This is Gemini, the Lovers. So it could be somebody that's coming that you start to attract because you're distracted by work. You are a little bit disappointed that you didn't get your wish. You are in a place where you're kind of like, you feel a little bit defeated, right? But because you have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords is heartache, so maybe you've been disappointed with people and it put you in a place where you were a little bit more like clear, and to some that translates as cold. But you still, after you get this like influx of happiness, you start to attract that love, that one person that really, really genuinely sees you and wants to give you all of this wonderful happiness. Okay. But you're going to go through a period where you're going to put yourself on a timeout and you just need to recoup. You just need to get better. And maybe all of this working put you in a place where you were like maybe depleted and a little bit tired. Sorry, I needed to take a drink. But after being in this Four of Swords energy, it helps you get out of this anxious state, because you were in a very anxious state where you were losing sleep. You were worrying about every scenario possible, because us earth signs tend to do that. We overthink everything. And I'm not surprised that you're in this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. Maybe you were waking up in the middle of the night in a panic because you don't know if you send that fax, if that fax went through, or, you know, something like that. That's like really nothing to be really concerned about, but you're going to worry about it anyway, right? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify some of these with the Rider-Waite, the minis. And let's see if we can add to your story, Taurus. So from what I get, this is a lot better than the last energy I got. But you have to be careful that overthinking can put you away and put you in a place where you're not feeling healthy. So be aware of that, okay? And just be mindful of that. And I just saw the Fool in the bottom of the deck here. So a lot of messages for you to like consider. Focus on your work, yes. Accept new opportunities in work, yes. Be open to love, definitely. Be careful with the thoughts. Be careful with your overthinking, okay? Take time to regenerate yourself and to recoup from like long nights if you're working nights. You got the Temperance in the reverse. This is definitely healing that needs to take place. You are in a place where you need some healing, okay? Star in reverse, Temperance in reverse, that worries me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And you have the Four of Swords. So make sure you take care of yourself before you end up depleting yourself beyond any kind of like where you need to like have like medical, you know, intervention. So don't take it so hard to where you run yourself sick. Okay. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords. You had this in your other reading too. So just be careful of that energy at work. There might be some people that see you succeeding and then they get jealous about that. And they might want to throw a wrench in your operation. So just be aware of some sneaky ass person that could be around you. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Look at that. So don't let your guard down. Do not let your guard down with this person. Ace of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a water sign. Again, that came out in your reading last time too. Oh my God. What is this? Okay. All right. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles and King of Cups. Okay. Something flipped here. That's your energy. Knight of Cups. No, Knight of Pentacles, I mean. I'm not going to take that one because I'm going to call. Clarify the King of Cups here. Why is the King of Cups here? The Taurus. Thank you. Nine of Wands. 10. That's a 10 of Wands. So this person might be helping you financially. This could be a new boss, and then it lessens your burden, because a 10 of Wands is letting go of burdens. So you're almost there. You're almost at the end of this cycle. Maybe you were in a very difficult job and you got an offer of a new job from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And it's putting you in a place where you're no longer feeling like you're carrying such a heavy burden, or like you're working more than you need to have the same results you're going to get in a much better or a new opportunity. Okay. Queen of Swords, please. Whoa. Okay, so here's that Page of Pentacles again. So you're definitely not getting an apology from somebody. It put you in a very you have the Three of Swords in the reverse twice. That's heartbreak and disappointment, but you're coming out of that. And you have the Four of Wands, and that's a happy home. So you standing up for yourself, because this was for the Queen of Swords. You standing up for yourself and being very clear about what you wanted. Or maybe this is you not offering an apology to someone, and that's creating some disappointment from somebody, and that's maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your wife or husband, or maybe it's a person that you're involved with in a long-term relationship. So maybe they're not offering you an apology, or you're not offering them an apology, and it's putting you guys in a place where you're kind of disappointed and heartbroken, because you expect this person to work with you. Like you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom, to be, you know, like for it to work a little bit better than it is right now. So clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Clarify the Nine of Cups for Taurus, please. Okay, thank you. Nine of Swords again. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse here, and you have the Nine of Swords here in the upright. So the Nine of Swords in the upright for your wish, I don't understand that. So you have Strength here at the bottom. So you could be worrying about a Leo. That came out in your other. I just saw the Empress and Justice. So you could be worrying about a situation with, if it's not a water sign, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you are, maybe you are just overthinking the situation. The Nine of Swords is a very, like, it's very shady. I'm telling you, it's very shady energy. It's like all the thoughts that are like making you think everything is wrong when it's not, because it's right on top of the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, it's, you know, it's a good energy of getting a wish fulfilled. It could also talk about it overindulgence. So if you're dealing with someone that's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, and they're overindulging with food, or whoa. Okay, so the way that these jumped out, I want to make sure I get them the right way. Okay, you got the Fool again. You have the Sun again. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords, and Justice. Okay, so let's dissect this. So you have this worry. You're staying up late at night, waking up early in the morning, just worrying about this situation. Okay, and you want to take a risk into something new, but you're worried about it. Okay, but this situation is going to bring you a lot of happiness, and maybe you are it's a new project. It's, you know, with the baby here, it could be a physical baby, like you could be getting pregnant, or it could be a new adventure, a new venture that's like a baby. You know, when you have a new project, it's like it's a little baby, you know, it's growing, but it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Okay. But you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is something that's not coming forward quickly. It's like at a standstill. It's like something that's not progressing. And this is earth energy, so it could be another earth sign, Capricorn or Virgo, or if this is you not making a decision to move forward, okay, into this new decision, into this new situation. But you have the King of Swords, and this is like clarity. It's like, hello, this is what's going to be good for you. And this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is getting clarity of things that will be good for you. And then you have Justice. So all the things are going to fall into place, and it's going to be for your benefit. But I think the only obstacle here, I don't want to like be mean or be in your face about it, but I think the only obstacle here is you worrying about something that's not going to happen, and you not making a decision to move forward into something that's going to bring you happiness. So you have to take a risk. You have to take this leap of faith, you know, and only you know what's right for you. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to do something and then, you know, it doesn't work out for you, because you're the one that's going to know the situation, if it's good, if it's not good. But I think you know what's going to be good for you, and you're going to make the right decision for yourself. But it's probably going to take some deep soul searching, you know. Like, I don't know why I get that. Like, you need a, like, the Hermit. Stop thinking about lack. I'm not going to take that. No, I refuse. Stop worrying about what could go wrong. Stop worrying about the things that you can be, you know, like a Knight of Cups on top of the Lovers. Stop thinking about all the things that can go wrong and think about all the things that could go right. Focus your energy on how you want things to come out and how you want them to manifest for yourself. And don't allow any negative energy or any negative thoughts to enter your mind. If they come, sit down, meditate, and start thinking about all the wonderful things that you want. Okay, it's so much easier to think about negative things and all the things that could go wrong than it is to think about the nice things and how we want our life to be. But you have the Four of Wands here. This is like such happiness, okay? You have the Sun, which is such happiness, okay? You have the Nine of Cups, which is, again, more happiness, okay? So you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity. You have the Lovers. You have the Lovers. You have the Knight of Cups, somebody that wants to offer you love and support. So this is that King of Cups, and they're coming in to offer you a new opportunity of love. You have to be willing to, you know, get out of your head. Page of Swords in the reverse. So the Page of Swords is just, there's no communication happening there. You know, there's just nothing happening. You have to speak up. You have swords here for a reason. Swords on top of swords. You have to be clear. You have to ask for what you want. And you have to... Okay, you're just not in your best way right now. Queen of Pentacles is usually Capricorn or Virgo. But it can also be Taurus. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is just not feeling stable. Not feeling that stability and that solid foundation. Feeling a little bit unstable. Maybe like you're not really sure which direction to go. So you're not making a decision. Okay. But there's a danger in that too. Okay. Not making a decision, not being clear about what you want, puts the universe in a place where they have to choose for you, where the universe has to choose for you. And you have the Justice here. Justice is like karma coming through, and the universe picking for you what's right and what's wrong. And so if it's not something that you are all the way on board for, it could seem very, very harsh that all of a sudden here's your Justice. And you're like, well, wait a minute, I wasn't ready for this, even though I know this is what I wanted. It can be very, very hard. Okay, and this is why you're in this like worry energy. But you know, what you think about, you bring about. So you don't want to stay. Look at Four of Pentacles. Just release whatever doesn't work anymore. If you have to pick between a job or between a past person, you have to know what's right for you and what isn't. If something cost you pain and you tried and it didn't work, maybe it's time for you to take a leap of faith into something new, into something that can bring you that happiness and bring you that happy home. That's too many. Clarify the Six of Cups and Four of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Okay, thank you. Three of Wands. You're just not seeing the possibilities of things that can come in for you. You have the Empress at the bottom. That's Libra energy. And so is Justice. So look, you have another Ace of Pentacles. Things are going to come out to the light. And you have the opportunity to fix something with a water sign. Be careful with bringing a third party into your situation. If you're done with something, be done with it. Just clearly end it. Don't get in that mindset, because with the Justice here, it's like you're being watched by the universe or your angels or your archangels or whatever, and they're watching to see how you handle this little bit of adversity. You could be giving a challenge basically to see how you make it through. So picking what's right. are in a situation you have to end it, end it. If you are not ready to end it, you have to be willing to work at it, okay? Can you please clarify the Three of Swords in the reverse for Taurus? Three of Swords in the reverse for Taurus. Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you're definitely not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're feeling like I put in so much work, I planted these seeds, and I'm just not really seeing much of anything come from this situation. But you have somebody that wants to offer you a new opportunity. So if this heartbreak happened, maybe if it was with an air sign, Aries, not air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could have been Aries, who knows, or it could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may not be feeling like you want to put any more effort into it, and you want to allow this new situation to come through. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's trying to come in to give you a new opportunity. And look at that. The Three of Pentacles is now in the upright. So this could be, like I said, if it's a job, this could be a better situation for you. Look at that. That's you, King of Pentacles. Or another earth sign that you're dealing with, if you're dealing with earth, Capricorn or Virgo. Well. Any more advice, please, for Taurus? Any more advice, please? You have the Six of Wands and the Strength card. So this is fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Strength is Leo. So you could be choosing this new situation with the Page of Wands. This could bring you a lot of strength and support and a lot of victory. A happy victory. Because the Six of Wands is, that celebration, that recognition, that victory, success. If it is work-related, you're going to finally get recognized for being a very strong worker, a very strong person. And Taurus, you guys are freaking badass. You guys are workers. You bust your butts. So if this is finally getting that recognition for your hard work, if it's not love-related, then you have someone that's going to come in that's going to offer you that recognition. Like, I value you kind of vibe. And it could be coming from a fire sign. And no more of this feeling like you don't have enough. No more of that. It came out in the reverse. So this is a Nine of Pentacles. So, it talks about being single, being independent. But if it's not that you're not being single, it means you're still going to be working a little bit more, or you might be finding someone that you decide that you want to be with and you want to collaborate with. So this is really, really good energy. I really feel like you guys are coming out of a kind of a hard, heavy, funky type of period into something a little bit better. It's going to take definitely some discipline and accepting that what your situations are and what you want in your life, and being very clear about it. So I'm going to go ahead and I was going to pull some romance angels for you guys, but it wasn't talking to me earlier, so I don't even want to deal with that deck. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some lovers oracle for you guys. I swear, you know what? I can't talk even when it is not Mercury retrograde, so I can't blame Mercury for my tongue twisting. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, the Lover's Oracle for Taurus, please give me the messages that I need to deliver to Taurus, February 2020. Okay, guys, let's see what we have for you in love. for Taurus, please. Give me the messages that I need to deliver to Taurus, please. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect, I got 4. Let's see. This one was the first one that came out and it jumped. So here it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So do you remember that the heaviness of, the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, and, all those things. Stop thinking about the negative. Start focusing on the good things about one another that you like. And that's what you're going to attract more of, okay? You do have this one. This card is called Sexual Union. I don't know why it doesn't want to, focus on it. Okay. Anyway, I'll read it to you. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. This one, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Whew, that one I felt for you, Taurus, because it was talking about maybe you were the other reading I did, you had the 8 of Swords, and it was talking about maybe feeling bound to something because you felt like a responsibility to be with it. And that is definitely here. That is the message here. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. If that's not a message for Taurus, I don't even know. And the last card here says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful, Taurus. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances. Regardless of the circumstances that you currently find yourself in. I'm going to read that one again because I had a brain fart there. And you know what? I don't understand why I'm not wearing my little glasses. I should have them with me. So let me get them so I can read this message for you. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Taurus, that is so beautiful, and it's such a beautiful message for you guys. Remember to put yourself first, and putting yourself first doesn't mean you don't love other people. Putting yourself first doesn't mean that this is hilarious to me, how these cards just always say what they have to say. Because I'm telling you guys this, and look what's at the bottom of this deck. Balance. That's for you too. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both challenges and supports. So with that being said, just know that you guys deserve to be loved. You guys deserve to have joy. You guys deserve all those wonderful things because you give that to other people. So don't bind yourself to something that's not bringing you joy, because you're ultimately not going to be giving joy to the other person either. Okay. Sometimes we stay in things because of even jobs. We stay in things because, oh, what are they going to do? Or how are they going to do it without me? Trust me, they'll hire someone else. They'll figure it out. The world will find its way, even if you're not there. Okay. So if you're not there because you're not happy, then guess what? They'll find someone to fulfill that spot, and you'll find something that brings you that joy and the happiness that you're looking for. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that it brought some type of clarity. I never want to make any decisions for anybody. I always put the messages out there. Sometimes the messages make sense to me. Sometimes they don't. They don't have to. They have to make sense to you. If they don't make sense to you, this was not your message. It was for somebody else. Sometimes I hope it doesn't resonate, because some of the stuff can be very hard and very, very tough. And maybe that was the reason why the other reading didn't work out. But for that, I think this one ended up very nicely for you guys, Taurus. And I think I'm going to try one more time to pull one of these what are these called? The romance angels for you guys. These are fun cards and I really like them, and most of the time they work really well. And because I left you guys for last, I think you deserve it. And I think you deserve a lot of things. I think you deserve love, you deserve happiness, you deserve joy, you deserve a great job. Or yeah, you like to work hard, Taurus, but you shouldn't have to always work hard, especially if you're not getting recognition. Okay, so if you're not getting recognition, find that job that gives you that recognition. Okay, or at least find the job that you feel like satisfaction with. Okay, because just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's going to be something that you're going to be happy doing. Okay, let's see. For Taurus, please. Do you want to talk to Taurus now? Please give me some messages for Taurus, February 2020. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now they want to talk. Now you want to talk, huh? Whoa. Okay, now they want to scream. Okay, so here we go. The first card out, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I'm glad they were able to speak to you guys now. Those were the messages. But I can't even make this stuff up, guys. At the bottom of it, love yourself first. So if that's not a message for you guys, please, please, please read it again. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I wish you guys all of the love, all the happiness, and I hope to see you guys here next time. Thanks, Taurus.